He's just a junior, and we don't want to put too much pressure on him, but he's in that style. He loves to shoot the three, great ball handler, and Mark does happen to be his idol.
We have a player tonight, really an interesting story, a player that had some problems in New York that has come in, and since he has joined this Memorial Club, they've gone undefeated.
And he shut down J.R. Cunningham last night, and I'm sure J.R.'s watching us tonight. J.R., it was one of those nights for you. Estick had a great ball game, and they'll need him to do well if they're going to get their 18th win in a row and a state title.
That player is John Estick, as Mick mentioned, a 6'6" player for Tulsa Memorial. Time now for our national anthem. We'll come back with the starting lineups and then the tip-off.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the campus of Oral Roberts University and the magnificent Mabee Center and tonight's Oklahoma Class 5A State Championship basketball game, featuring as the visiting team, the Tulsa Memorial Chargers, and as a home team, the JENKS Trojans. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we request that you please rise and join us in honoring America with the playing of our national anthem. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the Tulsa Memorial Chargers. Number 12, Brian Douglas. Number 22, Brian Becker. Number 30, Roderick Whiteman. Number 32, Jason Bias. And number 33, D'Angelo Turner. Starting at guard, a 6-foot junior, number 11, Lance O'Rourke. Also at guard, a 6-foot junior, number 14, Abram Yesser. The center, a 6'7" senior, number 31, John Estick. Playing forward, a 6-foot junior, number 20, Brandon Lloyd. And at forward, a 6'3" senior, number 25, Amelie Williams. Mike O'Rourke is the head coach, assisted by Robert Sprague. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the JENKS Trojans. Number 00, Rinzai Stone. Number 11, Matt Holliday. Number 12, Kevin Baum. Number 21, Zach Kolbacher. Number 24, John Chi. Number 30, Jason Walford. Number 31, Brian Philpott. Number 41, Rick Rademeyer. Number 44, Larry Washington. Number 45, John Medic. Starting at guard, a 5'10" senior, number 3, David Chee. Also at guard, a 6'3" senior, number 4, Luke Allen. The center, a 6'7" senior, number 23, Aaron Jack. Playing forward, a 6'4" senior, number 32, Todd Berman. Playing forward, a 6'5" senior, number 33, Brian Dinsmore. The head coach is Scott Paddock, assisted by Bobby Brummett and Kalen Dahl. The manager is Grant Coffey.
Settle in, the best high school basketball in the state of Oklahoma, only a couple of minutes away. These coaches have been at each school.
In 2A girls state championship, it was Panama 35, Sealing 41.
First year, yeah.
Sealing is our 2A girls state champion. In 5A girls state championship, it was Sand Springs 43, Choctaw 40. Sand Springs, the new state champion. In 4A boys, Ardmore defeated Tulsa McLean 55-48. Ardmore, the new state champion. And in 3A boys, Purcell 68, Glenpool 60. Purcell is the state champion.
Yes. Anything on Paddock? Long time. This is first year. And welcome back to the Mabee Center. Dean Blevins and Mick Cornett ready to call the action of this game, the JENKS Trojans and Memorial. And that's Memorial's head coach, Mike O'Rourke, his 12th season with the Chargers. He has done an outstanding job with this program, a very positive guy, and so is this guy, Scott Paddock. What a story this would be, Mick. This is his first year as head coach, longtime assistant under Joe Holliday, who's now with Roy Williams at Kansas.
Sam Guffey, an Oklahoma City official, tosses it up. Memorial controls.
I know we had an Oklahoma City guy involved in here somewhere.
There you go. Memorial in blue as the ball goes down low and out of bounds.
We'll be visiting with those coaches, by the way, at halftime. And they are pumped up about this evening. Chance of a lifetime, they believe, for both themselves and their players.
Coach's son triggers the inbounds pass. Brandon Lloyd has his shot blocked out of bounds. These are tall teams. But Abe Lemons once says if they put the goal on the ground, we'd all recruit midgets. Well, they put the goal 10 foot up, and that's why these two teams are in the finals. They're big. Brandon Lloyd.
Same problem, really, that we had earlier in the ballgame that we hope you saw this afternoon as Ardmore defeated Tulsa McLean. It is so easy in a game of this magnitude to just be too excited. And I mentioned earlier, just slowing your motor down is very important. That's probably a turnover because the motor is going too fast.
Estic misses down low. JENKS will get another opportunity. They've yet to put up a shot. This is their second possession. Brian Dinsmore putting up the shot, missing. Offensive rebound, Aaron Jackie misses. Got a foul. And they've called Brian Dinsmore with the first infraction of the game. If you just joined us, Mick Cornett and Dean Blevins calling the state 5A state championship game from the Mabee Center in Tulsa. No score, less than a minute in. Scott Paddock, as Dean mentioned, in his first year as head coach. Been at JENKS school system, though, for 13 years. Officials conferring with each other. Turnover. Well, that's the way it's supposed to work. When one official's not sure, he wants help and gets it. Luke Allen over to Todd Berman.
Luke Allen's really had some big plays the last 3 games. He's the captain, really the guy that leads Paddock's group.
Yes, sir. Amelie Williams, one of the captains, missing. Kind of a typical start to a state championship game. Nobody can find the hoop early.
I don't know, I saw Lee Mayberry fill it up one night back in '88. In fact, Mick, the night that they played, it was Rogers playing against Bartlesville in '88. We televised that game, and I believe Lee Mayberry went on to become an All-American at Arkansas, scored the first 15 points of that game.
Unbelievable.
Scored the first 15 points of his teams.
I see.
Still pretty hard to believe.
Yeah.
Great pass.
Inside to Aaron Jack. Talk about bloodlines, Dean. Aaron Jack's got some.
Bobby Jack, former Oklahoma All-Big 8 basketball player and home run slugger, is his father.
I remember he and Scott Martin filling it up for the Sooners, 20 years ago.
Bobby, one of the all-time nice guys.
Estick inside. Great defense.
Good call. Well, we had some great officiating this afternoon, and half the crowd doesn't like that, but from my vantage point, it was a perfect call.
Well, these officials earn their way here also. They are judged up and down, and you see the no call there, and then the block from the backside.
Stat of the night, Memorial, #1 in offense in the state, 78 points per game. JENKS #1 defensively, only giving up 48 points per game.
Shot on the way, long by Berman. Here comes Memorial, 2-0 JENKS. We played 2.5 minutes. Pressure defense. Brandon.
Big time player. Brandon Lloyd, remember the name, a 6-foot junior. You'll be seeing him on Saturdays.
But he didn't get back on defense, and Chi scores for the Trojans.
I say Saturdays in college ball, they play on every night. You'll be seeing him at the next level.
Estick throws it back out to Yasser. That's Estick missing. Chi with the rebound. Long pass. Oh, great left-handed finish.
Daniel Chi, though, Mick, give credit to the passer on that. The assist to Chi, and JENKS is the club that you wouldn't think would want to run quite as much as Memorial does.
Yasser, short. Boy, JENKS really blocks out well. Chi.
Fast start for Chi.
Boy, this game has some great guards.
Memorial would have to be considered the slight favorite tonight, primarily because with their new player, Estick, they've not lost since he's joined the club.
O'Rourke giving it up outside. Now O'Rourke's got it again. And the coach's kid gets the bucket. Eight to 4, JENKS. Allen missing. Oh, here comes Amelie Williams.
But a nice job of running the floor. That's what Coach O'Rourke wanted to do with Memorial, but JENKS didn't get back very well that time. That was too easy.
8-6. Estick almost steals it. O'Rourke got position in the land of the Giants and drew a foul.
Yeah, Dinsmore rushed that shot. He was able to get underneath John Estick and rushed it too much and wasn't able to convert. 3:14 remaining. JENKS leading in the first period, 8-6. Mick, do you think we need to go ahead and get, when you have a 30-second interval, to explain that? I don't think we've done it justice yet. Do you?
No. Let's do it.
I mean, that's a big-time story. We need to do it coming out of a break, showing.
Daniel Chi is the spark plug. Here the pass to Dinsmore. Oh, that's pretty. And Dinsmore able to finish with the left hand. And now watch Chi continue. This time he doesn't dish off.
Jenks going for the double. The big one. Of course, we televised the state 6A football championships. And Jenks was crowned the champion. There are your field goal numbers early. One more bucket for Jenks.
Jenks playing tough defense, especially down inside.
Both teams primarily man-to-man.
John and Jack and Estick are really banging. That's O'Rourke.
Fast start for the coach's son. Nice drive a moment ago, and now drilling the 16-footer.
Chi. Oh, he's hot.
Well, that's pretty. Really in a groove, nothing but net.
Chi causing problems on defense.
Memorial's arrow. What a start for really the guy that's the heart and soul of this ball club. Doesn't get as much attention as a lot of the other big names, but Daniel Chi's off to a fast start, as you see John Estick sitting down.
Chi, a 5'10" senior.
Chi with 7 points here in the first 5 minutes of this one.
O'Rourke with a long pass, stolen by Renzai Stone. Alley-oop. Comes Yasser. O'Rourke. Luke Allen with the ball out front. Gives it up to Chi. Minute 50 to play first quarter. 11-8, Jenks leads. Rattle out. Stone.
Renzai Stone is going to be a good one. 6'9" already, only a sophomore. His father, Larry Stone, brought the CBA franchise to Tulsa that was once here. Won a CBA title, in fact. Back when a guy by the name of Henry Bibby was the coach.
Whatever happened to him?
Of course, Henry coaching the cavalry in the city now.
Jason Baez got tied up inside. He thought he drew a foul. Our official, Stan Guffey, 24th year of calling games. He is, of course, from Oklahoma City. His partner tonight, Kevin Sparks, in his 12th year of calling ball. He makes his home in Tulsa. Luke Allen for three.
Jenks really a club that runs a system.
It's 16-8.
Memorial will do more freelancing, more transition stuff, but Jenks really comes out of a system.
Brandon Lloyd. Oh, he got the roll.
Shooter's touch.
Matt Holliday into the game, throws it down low. Medic can't hit. Here comes Yasser. He'll take a finish.
Matt Holliday draws the charge. That name familiar? That guy, the son of Joe Holliday, we mentioned earlier, the longtime Jenks basketball coach and athletic director who's up in Kansas City. Now visited with Joe, and we'll see his son here taking the charge. Visited with him yesterday, and he wished his crew the best of luck. Joe did a tremendous job with the Jenks program. of course, was an outstanding guard out of Duncan, playing with the Oklahoma Sooners. He was going to try to make it here today. You know,
really?
OSU beat Kansas late this evening, and Joe's trying to rush back here to see his son play for a state championship.
Memorial won the state title back in 1974. The only championship.
Yeah, they beat us in the semifinals.
Did they?
Beat Norman. You bet they did.
So you're a trivia question.
I guess I am. Always on a losing end.
Luke Allen up top. That's Yasser on him.
We were better than they were.
That's what they all say. Luke Allen's had the ball for about 20 seconds. Foul from the side on Bias.
Jason Bias, going to be a big-time player.
Here's a replay.
No shot clock in high school ball. It would have gone off more than likely.
Brian Philpott hitting the first free throw. 3 seconds to play in the first quarter. Won't count.
We're done with one quarter. JENKS leading by 6, 17-11. Stay with us. We'll be back with second quarter action in a moment. Hey, let's set up our guy coming out of this break, Mick. I think you need to describe that story. That's definitely the biggest story of the night.
But they got another idea coming.
Oh, okay. What was it? I didn't have the headset.
Renzai Stone. Play.
Renzai gets a bucket.
Put back.
JENKS on top by 6. One of the buckets inside by Renzai Stone. Guards, though, Mick, have scored most of the points in this game. We have Chi with 7 leading the scoring, and for Memorial, Lloyd with 5 and O'Rourke with 4.
Lots of banging inside, but not a lot of baskets. That's Yasser, guarded by Allen. Yasser still got it. Gives it up to O'Rourke. D'Angelo Turner has checked in for Memorial. Lloyd gives it up to Yasser. That's Turner. Nowhere to go. Brendan Lloyd.
Can't give him that one. JENKS defensively in a lapse there momentarily, and that guy's too good.
He'll get you back in the game in a hurry. 17-14, he cut the lead in half. Long shot by Berman. Back-to-back threes. It's still a 6-point game at 20-14. Early second quarter. Abe Yasser with the ball. Turner gives it up to Estic.
Turner fortunate there. He was out of control. Nice first step to the basket, but he was out of control and was fortunate to get it off to Estic, who knocked it down. It's a 4-point Jenks lead.
Dinsmore.
Strong rebound.
Berman. Rebound by Turner, and he leads the break. Trojans get back nicely. Lloyd will set up the offense. And the offense is meat.
Good-looking player. Only a junior. That's a strong move to the basket. Was able to go up with the one hand. He has 10. Some college coaches here tonight think he's perhaps the best player on the court.
Saying a lot. Great junior class across the state.
That's deep.
Dinsmore shoots well for a 6'5" guy. 23-18 Jenks.
He's been their most consistent scorer in the last half of the season when Jack got hurt.
Lloyd.
Luke Allen thought he had something. Dinsmore wasn't ready, and it's a turnover.
Jason Wolford and Renzai Stone check in for Jenks, as Scott Paddock looks for a different chemistry. 23-21. 5.5 to play, second quarter. Brandon Lloyd handling the ball more and more now. Yasser. And yes, sir, he hit it.
You've been waiting on that one.
Memorial's in the lead. And they've erupted on that side of the stadium.
Both schools with 4 3-point buckets so far. We've got 8 in the game.
Aaron Jack.
Aaron Jack grew 8 inches in the last 2 years. That's his first bucket. Mickey used to be a guard, so he can face the basket and play real well.
Hate to buy clothes for that kid. Turnover.
I believe they're calling that one as a foul on Estic.
Foul away from the ball.
Team's fourth.
Look at that action. Guard-dominated game thus far.
Boy,
Jack.
great drop-off. Nice finish by Jack, but the credit goes to Luke Allen. An outstanding bounce entry pass.
Jenks by 3. Both teams are red hot offensively. Brandon Lloyd. Offensive rebound, Turner. Oh, what a finish. He had no room to get up there, and he made room.
Wasn't that good? Nice sly move. Really an explosive player.
Had a feeling.
Yeah, Mick, he had 17 versus Jenks the last time out. A very versatile player. Coach O'Rourke says he's kind of a loosey-goosey guy, and he was loosey-goosey down the baseline there. That's a nice move.
Second foul on Aaron Jack, so he'll spend some time on the pine. D'Angelo Turner on the line, 6'3" senior, averages 12 points a game. Stone skies high for the rebound. 27-26, Jenks has a 1-point lead and the ball. Look at Matt Holliday filling up. Dinsmore, or rather Turner. Brandon Lloyd. Yasser. Short, rebound O'Rourke.